Destructuring assignment allows us to quickly retrieve values from an array or an object and assign them to variables. It also allows us to set default variable values. In this lesson, we will show you how to destructure an array. The array we have here has 4 elements. We want to assign each element to a variable. In order to do so, we need at least 4 lines of code. Using array destructuring, we can finish this job much more quickly. First, we declare 4 variables. We only need one let or var here. Just separate each variable name with a comma. Then we put the 4 variables in a set of square brackets and assign the list array to it. Let's console log the 4 variables and see what happens. We can see the 4 array elements are now stored in the 4 variables. Compared with the old method, array destructuring has saved us lots of trouble. The key of successful destructuring assignment is matching patterns. As long as the left pattern is the same as the right one, all variables will receive the right value. For example, we put the second and third array element into a set of square brackets. For the destructuring assignment to be successful, we need to create the same pattern at the left side. We need to put variables 2 and 3 into a set of square brackets. Let's test the program. We can see the result is the same as before. Let's see what happens if the 2 patterns do not match. We remove the square brackets from the left side. Then we console log the 4 variables. Variable 1 is fine. Variable 2 is not an array. Variable 3 has received the last element value. Variable 4, however, has no value assigned to it. In your future projects, you should keep the pattern as simple as possible. Overly complicated patterns are bad for program efficiency. They'll also make your program more difficult to maintain. Let's delete variables 3 and 4. Before variable 2, we add the spread operator. Let's console log 1 and 2. The value of 1 is the same as before. Variable 2 is now an array. All of the last 3 array elements are now stored in variable 2. The spread operator can only work with the last variable. If you put it in the front, you will get an error message. If you want your codes to be more concise, you can merge the declaration and value assignment together. Now we can declare 4 variables and set their values using only one line of code. Another benefit of destructuring assignment is that we can set default values for variables. For example, we give the last variable a default value. Currently, the array has 4 elements, so the default value will be overridden. But if we remove the 4th element, the default value will be used. If we are only interested in the first and last element, we can skip variables in the middle by not declaring the second variable.